Eagles. Eagles.
And a good Sunday afternoon, everyone, and welcome into another edition of the Green Zone here across the JAKIB Sports Network. We'll be with you all afternoon as the 4-0 Philadelphia Eagles get ready to tangle with the 2-2 Denver Broncos. Game is set to begin. Eagles win the toss, and of course they defer, so Bo Nix and the offense will start the game in possession of the football. Elliott's kick comes down to the 25-yard line, or down to the 5-yard line, and then it's returned out close to the 30-yard line where Bo Nix and the offense will take over. Live here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Welcome in, everyone, to the Green Zone. Glad you're with us this afternoon. I'll bring you all of the action as it plays out, and of course, we hope you're active in the chat today, as you always are. Nix in the offense will come out. They'll move our right to left. First down and 10, or they're moving our left to right from the 31-yard line. Nix hands off the football to J.K. Dobbins, and he gets out close to the 35-yard line on the first down carry. It'll bring up second down for the Broncos. Broncos 2-2 in the AFC West. Philadelphia Eagles coming in at 4-0, winners of their last 12 at home down at Lincoln Financial Field. Dobbins gets 3 on the opening carry. Second down and 7 now for Bo Nix and the offense. The pitch is to Dobbins again, and he tries to cut back up. He does get up over the 35-yard line, crosses the 36. We'll see where they mark him. They'll give him 4 on the carry, and it'll bring up a third down, a manageable, but a third down and 4. Here we go. First third down of the game. Nix in the gun. To his left is Dobbins. They'll snap the football from the 37-yard line on a 3rd and 4. Nix under pressure. He's going to take a shot down the field, and he has an open receiver as Sutton, but the pass is incomplete. And Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage for the Eagles, and that'll bring up a 4th and 4 as Sutton got separation. Oh, my, but may have been out of bounds anyway, but it hit him right where it's supposed to, right in his hands. Good pass from Bo Nix, but nevertheless, the Eagles will hold, and Denver will have to punt. Krause now will come in. The punt, following the 3 and out. Remember a week ago, the opening punt. And Crawshaw's punt bounces inside the 5-yard line, and then caroms into the end zone, and the Eagles will get a touchback, and Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out for their first possession of the afternoon. We're presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, voted the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. A lot of talk this week from A.J. Brown about the offense. Let's see what they do today. Jalen Hurts and the offense, they come out. They'll have a first down and 10. They start from their own 20-yard line. They go from our right to left. Dotson in motion. The snap. Hurts. Fakes. He goes to pass outside. He's looking for Goddard, but his pass is knocked away, tipped at the line by Cooper, and that'll go incomplete. That'll bring up a second down and 10. Second down and 10 for Jalen Hurts and the offense. Now Hurts out of the gun, standing on his own 15. Dotson comes back in motion. Pressure under Hurts. He's still looking. Now he's under pressure. Now he rolls to the outside. He stays on his feet, and the pass is complete. A.J. Brown, you won't miss him today with the big red shoes, has it short of the line to gain. It'll bring up a third down. So short gain on the completion to A.J. Brown. Call it third down and 7. 12 minutes, 36 seconds remaining, opening quarter. Hurts out of the gun. Barkley flares to the right. Hurts standing back, fires. He's got an open receiver, and the pass is incomplete and falls short, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Dallas Goedert was the intended receiver, and the Eagles go 3 and out on their first possession. Braden Mann will have to come in and punt for Philadelphia. So fourth down and 7. Braden Mann. Snap, clean snap, high, big punt for Mann. Back to the 10-yard line. Mims is going to try and get a return. He cuts back to the short side of the field, 25, 30, and then he steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and that's where Bo Nix and the offense will take over for their second possession of the afternoon. 12 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Both teams with one possession. Both teams 3 and out. You're watching the Green Zone across the JAKIB Sports Network. We're back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the JAKIB Sports Network on a warm Sunday afternoon down at Lincoln Financial Field. Welcome in to the Green Zone. Of course, it's Red October in Philadelphia, and it didn't play out so good last night for the Phillies. They'll be right back at it tomorrow night with Game 2 against the Dodgers, sandwiched in between Game 1 and Game 2 of the NLDS. Your Philadelphia Eagles looking to move to 5-0. Sean Payton and his Denver Broncos in at 2-2. They've played well so far in this young season. 2 wins and 2 losses, all close games. And in some of the pre-show conversation about Bo Nix, Payton loves the progress and the development that he is making. We'll see how they do today against that Eagles secondary. But this is an offense that can put up a lot of points. They're capable to put up enough points to make this a game deep into the fourth quarter. We'll see what happens. We're also presented today on the Green Zone and every week on the Green Zone by Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury law firm. So Bo Nix and the Broncos will come out with their second possession following a 3 and out by Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Jalen was 1 for 3. His short pitch and catch completion after rolling away from pressure to A.J. Brown was good for 3. Now here we go. 1st and 10. Nix this time under center. Mims on the jet sweep, and he gets out to the 40-yard line. Good for 9. Call it 2nd down and 1 for Denver. Blankenship comes up to make the stop. Second down and 1. Good first down play call by Sean Payton. Payton against Vic Fangio. Nix again, up under center. The snap from his own 40. The snap, straight up ahead. Harvey. And the rookie gets enough for the first down. So 2 carries and they move the chains. It'll be first down and 10. First down and 10 for Nix. Standing at his own 36-yard line. First down of the game on the previous play. Nix. Short pitch and catch to Mims, who has it. We'll say his name a lot today. Short gain, second down, or gain of 4. It'll be second down and 6. Quinyon Mitchell again. Second down and 6 now for Denver. 10 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. Opening quarter. Nix back up under center. Motion. Fake to Dobbins. Rolls to his right. Passes on the hands of Atkins, who had it, but dropped it, and it'll make it third down and 6. Got to catch the football when it hits you in the hands there, boys. Third down and 6. Nix. Out of the gun. Standing on his own 40. Nix fires right at the first down marker. Pass is complete. And good for a first down. Sutton makes the catch right past the line to gain. And the Broncos and Bo Nix have their second first down on this drive. So first down and 10 in Eagles territory on the 47-yard line. Nix gives the football to Dobbins, and nowhere to go for Dobbins as he is wrapped up behind the line. Jalen Carter is there. Dobbins gets a yard. It'll be second down and 9. Second and 9. Left to right for the Broncos. Dobbins again. Crosses over the 45-yard line. Zach Bond there to make the stop. Gain of 3. So it'll make it third down and 6. 8 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the football game. On a third down and 6. Let's see what they do. Bo Nix out of the gun on the Eagles' 49-yard line. Stands in there. Pass is complete. Sutton again, but this time short of the line to gain. And that'll bring up a fourth down. They needed 6. They gained 4. It'll bring up a fourth down and 2. Manageable for the offense. Let's see what Sean Payton will do. God Campbell on that last stop against Sutton. Broncos up to the line. They're going to go for it. Fourth down and 2. Nix has Atkins in motion. Now Atkins comes up under center, and it drew the Eagles offsides. Oh, my. Let's wait for the official call. 5-yard encroachment call against Jalen Carter. And Atkins, who went in motion, came up under center, and Jalen Carter bit the end of the sandwich and jumped offside. First down and 10. Here comes Harvey, tries to get to the outside. Nothing there for Harvey. He'll lose a yard. Second down and 11. As on a 4th and 2, Denver converts on the Eagle 5-yard penalty. Jackson Dart, by the way, with his first touchdown of the afternoon. Giants strike first down in New Orleans. Second down and 11. Football on the Eagle 37. Nix in the gun. Patient. Now he's under pressure. He's hit. Football's out. Was the arm coming forward or not? The Eagles say they have it. Let's wait and see. And they're saying it's Philadelphia football. But Bo Nix is saying his arm was coming forward, and I think he's right. Yeah, the arm is coming forward. Boy, is that close. Cooper DeJean got to him right as the arm was about to come up. Man, is that going to be a close call. So the play will go under review. If the call on the field stands, the Eagles will take over with possession of the football. You're watching the Green Zone across the JAKIB Sports Network.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here live on the Green Zone. Thanks for being with us today across the JAKIB Sports Network. I hope if you're watching the Green Zone today and you see the scroll going across the bottom, the only two teams remaining in the NFL right now are your Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. What a game it's going to be on December 28th. And 56 people from JAKIB Nation will be there at Highmark Stadium in Buffalo. We depart from Screwballs on a early Sunday morning, and then we'll stay over Sunday night. We've got a big tailgate planned at the stadium. All kind of great stuff for that Eagles-Buffalo matchup on the 28th. Could be a preview of the Super Bowl. We'll see how it all plays out. Right now, the play on the field is under review, and the question is, was Bo Nix's arm forward enough to rule that play an incompletion? I think it was, but we'll see what the call looks like. Critical call here in the first quarter, no score. And they have reversed the call on the field. And Bo Nix's arm was coming forward. So the Broncos will keep possession of the football. They'll have a 3rd and 12 from the Eagle 37. Empty backfield for Nix. Fires across the middle, and his pass is incomplete. Zach Bond on the coverage, but an errant throw by Bo Nix. And now it'll be 4th down and 12. And Will Lutz, and the Broncos will try and strike first with a field goal. Lutz is in. It'll be a 55-yard attempt. Snap, hold, kick, up, has the distance, and the kick is good. So Will Lutz gives the Broncos on their second possession of the afternoon down at Lincoln Financial Field. He drills a 55-yard field goal after the previous play on the field was overturned by replay, and the Denver Broncos strike first in Philadelphia. Broncos 3, Eagles getting back to football for their second possession. We're back in a moment.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
And back here on the Green Zone, couple of scores from around the league on your 1 o'clock games this afternoon. The Cowboys and Jets have traded field goals so far in the opening quarter. That game is tied up at 3. The Texans 7 and the beaten up injured Ravens 3. Cooper Rush, your starting quarterback for the Ravens today. The Raiders with the field goal lead over Indianapolis. The Dolphins with the field goal lead over the Panthers. And where's that Giants score? Jackson Dart with a first quarter touchdown, and the 0-4 Saints trail the New York Football Giants 7-0. That game in the first quarter as well. First quarter down at Lincoln Financial Field, second possession for the Denver Broncos. Results in a field goal, a 55-yarder for Lutz. On what looks like a spectacular, gorgeous Sunday afternoon. Temperature around 80 degrees. 12 plays, 32 yards, 5 minutes and 19 seconds on that scoring drive for the Broncos. I'm not sure Bigsby made the right decision as he fielded that kickoff about a yard and a half into the end zone and then decided to come out. And the Eagle offense will come out. Let's see what Jalen Hurts and the offense, see if they can get something going here. First down and 10. They'll start from their own 17. Saquon will line up to the left. Devontae goes in motion. Hurts out of the gun. First touch for Saquon Barkley. And Barkley gets out, crosses up over the 20-yard line on his first carry of the afternoon. So it'll make it second down for this offense. Gain of 3 for Barkley. It'll be second down and 7. 6 minutes, 21 seconds remaining, opening quarter. Second and 7. Hurts out of the gun. Standing on his 15. He's looking. He fires. His pass is complete. A.J. Brown has the first down reception. Picks up 8. His second reception of the afternoon. Surtain on the coverage. That matchup will be all day today. But good for a first down. First down at 10 for Hurts in the offense. 27-yard line. Fake to Barkley on the first down snap. Now Hurts fires, pass, complete. That is Saquon Barkley. Our good friend Alex Singleton covering Barkley. It'll bring up a second down. The short pitch and catch gets 4 for Barkley. And we'll call it second down and 6. 5:01 remaining opening quarter. Right to left for Jalen in the offense. Pitch to Barkley. He cuts up, and there he goes. And a big run for Saquon Barkley as he gets out over midfield. Saquon Barkley gets going on that little short pitch and had good blocks from the left side of the line and gets out over midfield and crosses into Denver territory. That's the Saquon Barkley everyone's been waiting to see. Good run for Barkley. Call it a first down. That's his longest run of the season so far. A 17-yard run. Now, Hurts, pass, complete. Calcaterra has it inside the 45-yard line of Denver. Second down, gain of 7 to Calcaterra. It'll be second down and 3. .357 remaining. Barkley out, Dillon in. Hurts gives to Dillon. Crosses the 40. Stays on his feet. Hard run, pushing forward. And he gets down to the 35-yard line with Barkley catching a break. Andre Dillon bangs forward for a first down. And boy, the offensive line on that carry as well, creating space. Another first down. First and 10. Hurts now on the Denver 40. He's going to throw. He's going to fire. And his pass is complete to Devontae Smith. It'll be second down, depending on the spot. We'll call it 8 or 9. We'll give them 9 on the catch. So second down and a long one. AJ in motion. Hurts. He's got to keep the football. Fakes to Barkley. Rolls. Drops the football off. That's Calcaterra again. And Calcaterra takes a hard hit. Picks up the first down. And Hurts rolling out. Hits Calcaterra. They move the sticks. Big hit on Calcaterra. Boy, he took a shot. It'll be first down and 10. Down to the 15, just shy of the 15-yard line. Dillon. Again. Crosses up into the middle of the field. He'll get a couple of yards. Gains 3. It'll be second down and 7. Under 2 minutes to play. Opening quarter, 3-0 Denver. The Eagles in possession of the football, and they're on the move. Second down and 7. And Landon Dickerson now is slowly walking off the field. Well, he can barely put any weight on that leg. Toth will come in. Second down and 7 for Jalen and the offense. Eagles on the move. They trail by a field goal. They're inside the red zone where they have been perfect. All right, Hurts now up or in the gun. Standing at the 17. Barkley's back in. Brown tightens up into the slot. Goddard back in there. Second down and 7. Snap that Hurts. Hurts flushed under pressure. Now he scrambles to his right. He's going to keep the football, and they close in quickly on him, and he's run up out of bounds. It'll bring up third down. Denver will actually get credit for a sack on that, as Hurts will end up losing a yard. So third down and 8 now for Jalen and the offense. He's in the gun. Barkley is to his right. Dotson starts in motion, then comes back the other way. Pressure on Hurts. Fires into the end zone. He's looking for Devontae Smith, and he overshoots Devontae, and that'll bring up a fourth down. 32 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And Devontae was open, but Jalen missed him. Tough throw. Would have been a tough throw. Elliott will come in. To tie this game up. It'll be a 31-yard attempt for Elliott. Snap, hold, kick, up. Kick is drilled right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game up at 3. Still 29 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, Xander Krause and John McMullen for your halftime report across the JAKIB Sports Network. We'll present it by Morgan & Morgan.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone across the JAKIB Sports Network. Glad you're with us here for another afternoon of football. We're having a lot of fun as we try and build out the Green Zone on a week-by-week basis. And we're glad you're active in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we'll be with you all season long. Every game as it's played will bring you all of the action. Let me see if I can get any updates on scores while we're waiting for the game to resume. Cowboys and Jets still tied up at 3. The Texans still have a 7-3 lead. Raiders still with a field goal lead. Dolphins with a field goal. The Saints have recorded a field goal, and now the Giants lead 7-3. That game is down in New Orleans. And it looks like your final from London, the Vikings come back to beat the Browns 21-17. So the Minnesota Vikings get that win, a fourth quarter touchdown, their second game, international game, back-to-back, and they get a win and come home next week. So Bo Nix and the offense will get set to receive the kickoff from Jake Elliott. Still first quarter. See what Elliott does now. Inside the zone. Football's dropped, then picked up off the turf. Harvey now stays on his feet, spins his way. Not a textbook return for the rookie, but he gets the Broncos out to the 30-yard line, and that's where they will start first down and 10. 20 seconds remaining here in quarter number one. Broncos 3, Eagles 3. Nix from his own 29. He'll start this possession under center. Snap the Nix. Fake to Dobbins. Now he's going to take a shot. He's got an open receiver. He's got his man, and that is complete down to the just inside the midfield stripe. Good shot that time from Bo Nix. And that'll bring the first quarter to an end. Broncos 3, Eagles 3. Broncos in possession of the football. Stay with us all afternoon on the Green Zone. We're back in 30.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And welcome to quarter number 2 of the Eagles and the Denver Broncos here on the Green Zone. Quarter number 1 in the books. It ends on a Nix to Franklin completion. So Denver will have a first down when the second quarter gets underway. We're presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, voted best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer, and also by Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury law firm. We're back in 30.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And here we go, back here live in the Green Zone on a Sunday afternoon. Thank you so much for being with us, JAKIB Nation. Appreciate you being a part of JAKIB Nation and being a part of the channel here on JAKIB Sports. Again, coming up at halftime, Xander Krause, John McMullen, and then Dan Cilio will join Xander Krause for the post-game show. John McMullen, who's down at the stadium, will check in when the game concludes as well. So second quarter ready to go. Denver has the football on their own 49-yard line. They have a first down and 10. They flip the field, and now the Broncos will move from our right to left. Nix fires. Dobbins has it. Picks up the first down. Or on the first down carry, rather. It'll be second down. Little screen pass to J.K. Dobbins. Picks up 5. So second down and 5. Cross into Eagle territory. Down to the Eagle 46. It'll be second down and 5. Nix back up under center. Hands the football off to Dobbins. Dobbins has a first down and a lot more. J.K. Dobbins that time picks up the first down as he explodes through the center of the line. Good for a first down. 1st and 10, Denver. So 1st down and 10. Football on the Eagle 36. Nix hands the football to Dobbins. Dobbins crosses the 30-yard line, gets down to the Eagle 29-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, second down and 3. So the offense for Denver on the move. 2nd and 3. Dobbins has 27 yards on 6 carries. Nix will come up under center. They give us to Dobbins again from Nix. Flag comes down. Dobbins gets out past the line to gain and picks up the first down, but hold everything. And 5-yard step off against the Broncos, an illegal formation. So the carry by Dobbins, which nets the first down, is wiped away. So second down and 8. 12:54 remaining second quarter. Game tied up at 3. Nix, now to the gun. Fakes to Harvey. Takes a shot down the field. He's got an open receiver, and he misses him. Bo Nix was looking for Sherfield. Had him, but he overshot him. It'll bring up a 3rd down. So big 3rd down. 3rd and 8. Nix under pressure, and they got it behind the line. Big sack by the Eagle defense. Smith gets Bo Nix. They'll lose 13 yards. Wow. And so instead of being in a position to attempt a field goal, that sack and loss will put Denver in a position to punt the football, as they'll have a 4th and 21. And the big play on that last series of that drive, Bo Nix with an open receiver inside the 5-yard line, and Bo Nix just absolutely missed him. And the Eagles defense on the following play comes up with a big sack, and now the Broncos will have to punt the football. Jahan Dotson back for the Eagles, standing at his own 5-yard line. Krause will punt. Fields from his 38. Kick to Dotson. Fair catch at the 9. And that's where the offense will take over. First down and 10. 11 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Eagles 3. Denver 3. We'll take a break. Back in a moment.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
And back here on the Green Zone in the second quarter, Eagles and the Broncos tied up at 3. Couple of score updates for you while we wait for the TV timeout to come to a close. The Cowboys at a touchdown in the second quarter. They now lead the Jets 10-3. It is 10-3 Texans over the Baltimore Ravens, who are banged up, really banged up. 14-3 Colts over the Raiders. 2 touchdowns in the second quarter. The Miami Dolphins have 17, and the Panthers have yet to score. And the New York Giants have added another touchdown in the second quarter. Jackson Dart and the Giants have 14. The Saints have 3. And again, the Vikings won that game over in London. Well, here we go. Hurts in the offense will start at the 10. They give to Barkley. Barkley stays patient, bounces off a tackle, and then gets positive yardage, 4 on the carry. So second down and 6. Second down and 6. 11 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Now, here comes Barkley again. This time the hole closes up on Saquon. It'll bring up third down. And Barkley's out. According to network reports, Landon Dickerson is questionable to return, an ankle injury. So we'll keep an update on that. We'll certainly get an update from John McMullen on the halftime show. Third down and 2. Shipley replaces Barkley. Pressure, fires. There's that man, A.J. Brown again with his third catch, and he has another first down. And if A.J. Brown proves one thing, if I don't get enough touches in a game and I bitch on social media, I'm going to get mine in the next game. And so far today, that's holding true. First down and 10. Out to the 29-yard line. Following the first down to A.J. Brown. Barkley. Shipley on the carry. He'll lose a yard. So first and 10 becomes second down and 11. Under 10 minutes to play. Second down and 11 for Jalen Hurts on the offense. Game still tied at 3. Where's AJ? He's at the top of the screen. Hurts under pressure. Now he scrambles to his right. He's going to try and run. He can't get around the end. And he's run up out of bounds. And now third down. Big third and 10. Hurts got back to the line of scrimmage. On the 29. A.J. top screen. Devontae Smith. Jahan Dotson. 8 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Big third down here for the offense. Now the officials finally get the spot right on the previous play. So instead of 3rd and 10, it's 3rd and 12. So the Broncos get credit for a sack. Hard count. But it looks like Mailata may have moved. And he did. 5-yard penalty. Yep, Jordan, you got to wait for everybody else. So 5-yard step off against Mailata. 3rd down and 12 becomes 3rd and 17. 8 minutes, 23 seconds remaining. Eagles are going backwards. Now they're on their 22. Goddard. Dillon in. Jalen's going to air it out. He's got Devontae Smith. And Devontae has it. And Jalen put it right on the money. Wow. And Devontae Smith streaking down the field beats Moss. And Jalen Hurts put it right on the money. That looked like Alabama days. First down, Eagles. Down to the 26-yard line of Denver. Now Hurts. Now he fires. Hey, let me get it over to A.J. Brown. No, not this time. But a flag comes in on Surtain, and you might get a PI here. Let's wait here. Yeah, Surtain's going to get the flag. And an automatic first down. Oh, man. A.J. Brown, the intended receiver. Good throw by Jalen Hurts. They mark the football down on the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Saquon Barkley back in. Hurts at the 7. They give us to Barkley. He fakes to Barkley, and then he fires into the end zone. Dallas Goedert's got it, and the Eagles strike first with a touchdown. So the game of field goals, and then the Eagles get the first touchdown of the afternoon. And give Jalen Hurts credit for that strike to Devontae Smith. And then he's right on the money to Dallas Goedert. Alex Singleton trying to cover Goddard. Now Elliott in for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick, up, kick is good. And the Eagles go 90 yards on that drive. And the Eagles take a 10-3 lead over Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. Whew. We'll take a break here on the Green Zone. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone where the Eagles have just gone 90 yards in the second quarter, and Jalen Hurts connecting with Devontae Smith for the big catch on that drive. He also had the first down conversion to A.J. Brown, and the weapons today, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, and then a little bit of Saquon Barkley, and the Eagles have a 10-3 lead over the Denver Broncos in the second quarter. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, Xander Krause and John McMullen for the JAKIB Sports halftime show. Click over to the halftime show. I'll be back in the third quarter, and we appreciate all of your activity and comments today in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe the JAKIB Sports channel. We appreciate JAKIB Nation, and we appreciate you being with us on this Sunday afternoon down at Lincoln Financial Field, where Philly fans dumped out of there last night at around 10:30 until they got the lots empty 11 o'clock. And the crew was ready for the tailgaters, or the lots were ready for the tailgaters this morning at 5 a.m. So good work by the crews last night, clearing out the Phillies party, getting ready for this afternoon. So a Dallas Goedert touchdown from Jalen Hurts. The Eagles have a 10-3 lead. Elliott now with the boot to the 5-yard line. Harvey on the return. He's knocked out of bounds. Flag comes down. That flag is a 10-yard penalty, stepped off against the Broncos. First down and 10 for Denver. 7 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. 10 for Philadelphia, 3 for Denver. Now Bo Nix standing on his 14-yard line. A snap from the 19. Nix, short pitch and catch. He's got his man. Pass is complete. Sherfield has it. Picks up the first down. One thing you don't want to let Denver do is go right back down the field after that drive, which is aided, of course, by that PI on Surtain. First down at 10. 10-3, 6:40 to play. Nix from his own 28, fires crossfield. Pass is complete. R.J. Harvey has it. Short gain. It'll bring up second down. Nix threw it longer than the gain across field. Gain of 6. It'll be second down and 4. 6:05 remaining. And right on the snap or prior to the snap, false start on the offense. Five-yard penalty. So instead of 2nd and 4, it's 2nd down and 9. 72, Garrett Bowles, the left tackle. Flagged for the 5-yard marker. 2nd and 9. Now Nix on his own 30. Snap to Nix. Hands the football off. Nothing there at all for J.K. Dobbins. Ajomo is there to make the stop. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Dobbins gets a yard. A tough yard. So big 3rd down for Denver. 3rd down. They have not had much success today. Next. Here comes pressure. He's under pressure. He's hit. Football's out. It's an incomplete pass. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So 4th down and 8. Ojulari got to Bo Nix. And Denver will have to punt. And that's a big stop because the Eagles will get the football back. And remember, the Eagles will start the second half with the football. Ray Shaw's punt. He's able to get it off. It bounces down to the 15-yard line. And it'll roll out of bounds. Dotson plays it, but steps out of bounds. And the Eagles will have possession. They'll have a first down and 10. They'll have 4 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock to chew up the time, get a score, then go in for the break, then come out in the third quarter with possession of the football. So unless Denver can get a stop here, let's see what happens. Don't forget at halftime, Xander Krause, John McMullen will join him down from the stadium. The conversation will be about Landon Dickerson. We'll see if we can get an update on Landon. Xander, I'm sure, will give you the A.J. Brown first half stats. Recap that 90-yard drive that was fueled at the end by a PI against Surtain who was covering A.J. Brown, that gave the Eagles that go-ahead 10-3 lead. Take a look here and see if I have any updated scores to pass along. Dallas is still up 10-3. Colts are still 14-3. Texans have added a field goal. It's now 17-3 over the Ravens. Panthers got on the board with a touchdown at 17-7 Dolphins. And the Saints have 10 on the board in the second quarter. And now the Giants have a 14-13 lead over the Saints. And, of course, the Vikings beat the Browns 21-17. And that game was in London. Eagles 10, Broncos 3. 4 minutes, 49 seconds to play here in the second quarter. We're presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, voted best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. Well, Jalen Hurts and the offense are back out there. The one big strike from Jalen to Devontae Smith. 4:49. Hurts will start at his 14. Last drive, he started at the 10. Here comes Red Shoes in motion. A.J. Brown. Pressure. Fires. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Devontae Smith. Flag comes down. PI against the Denver defense. First down and 10. Following the PI. Devontae is hit back at the line of scrimmage. Surtain. It'll be second down and 10. So no gain on the short pitch and catch. Second down and 10. Hurts out of the gun on his own 20. Barkley stays in the block. There's Devontae Smith again. He's got the first down and more as he gets out to the 40-yard line. 15 on that pass completion from Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith. And Devontae's starting to heat up. First and 10, 3:30 now remaining. Second quarter, Hurts out of the gun. A.J. to the bottom half of the screen. He's looking for Red Shoes. He's got him. And now A.J. Brown has a first down. Hey, if you're going to throw it to Devontae, you got to throw it to me. And he gets it, and it's a first down, A.J. Brown. And A.J. Brown has been covered all day by Patrick Surtain. And guess what? A.J. Brown right now winning that matchup. First down and 10. Out to the 48-yard line of Denver. Eagles on the move. 2:51. Very patient, this offense. Remember, they get the ball to start the third quarter. Now, Hurts going long. He's looking for Devontae, and he's got him. And is it in? It is. They say he's in, but hold on. As Devontae has it. One. Nah, he didn't get it down. Incomplete. He did not get the second foot down. Good throw from Jalen Hurts. And Sirianni's going to use the challenge. The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Yeah, I think Nick's going to lose that one. I think it's a good challenge. I see the argument that he's making. Under review, 10-3 Philadelphia in the second quarter. We'll take a short time out. Back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the Green Zone here on the JAKIB Sports Network, don't forget at halftime, you've got Xander Krause and John McMullen on the JAKIB Sports halftime report. So click over to the halftime report. We'll come back here on the Green Zone at the start of the third quarter. We need an update on Landon Dickerson. We need the stat count on A.J. Brown. And on Devontae Smith, especially if this call is overturned as Sirianni challenges the call on the field. But I think he's going to lose this challenge. Good challenge anyway. If it's 85 degrees on the field, let him go to the tent. Let the offense get some water. You're still in control and in possession of the football. So the pass the ruling on the field stands. The pass is incomplete. So 2:39 remaining. Back to work. Here comes Barkley, left side. Gets a couple of yards. It'll bring up third down. 2 minutes, 34 seconds remaining now. Denver will take a timeout. It's 3rd and 8 for the offense. See what Nick Sirianni or Kevin Patullo calls here as Denver wants to get one more crack at it before the half. Third down and 8 for the Eagles. 10-3 Philadelphia. .234 remaining. It's 3rd and 8 from the Denver 46-yard line. Devontae Smith in motion. find a 5-yard false start against Devontae Smith, who came in motion. And 3rd and 8 becomes 3rd and 13. All right, here we go. 3rd and 13. Hurts now back at his own 44 out of the gun. Pressure. Hurts. He's going to keep the football. They're going to get him again. The 3rd sack of the day against Jalen Hurts. And that'll bring up a 4th down. And Denver takes a timeout. So Braden Mann will come in to punt. That's not exactly how you wanted it to play out. 2:27. Braden Mann fields, high kick, bounces inside the 5, and it takes a second bounce and goes into the end zone. Mechie was there, but he was unable to keep it in play. It'll be a touchback for Denver. Yeah, it hit the line. That was coming out. Automatic touchback. So Bo Nix and the offense will come out. They'll have a 1st down and 10. They trail 10-3. 2 minutes, 18 seconds remaining. It's a 2:18. Denver has 1 timeout remaining plus the 2-minute warning. The Eagles have 1 timeout remaining. From their 20, following the touchback, Nix at his 15 out of the gun. J.K. Dobbins to his left. 2:18 clock starts on the snap. Nix, he's under pressure, and then he throws it short and in the dirt or in the turf. It'll be incomplete. Call it 2nd down. Jordan Davis with pressure on Bo Nix. 2nd down and 10. .212 following the incompletion, clock stops. Eagles defense has won the battle so far in the first half. Screen pass. Big chunk of yardage for Denver. That's Tyler Bidet, number 28, on the 2-minute warning. But a 1st down for the Denver offense. And they still have 1 timeout. Eagles 10, Denver 3. First half action. Coming up at halftime, Xander and John McMullen. Quarterback play, Jalen Hurts. Defense, Denver. Or defense, Philadelphia. The A.J. Brown-Patrick Surtain matchup. Red shoes, A.J. Brown is winning that matchup. And, of course, Devontae Smith with the big catch on that drive that started at the 10-yard line and was then further fueled by that PI against Surtain down on the 2-yard line or 1-yard line, which gave Philadelphia the opportunity to get that touchdown, and Jalen Hurts went to his favorite target, Dallas Goedert, for the score. And that's where we are right now. Eagles 10, Denver 3. You're watching the Green Zone. I hope you're paying attention or thinking about our bus trip to Buffalo. It's a 56-passenger. It's a luxury liner. We'll have food and beverages on the bus on the way up. Big tailgate set up for you at Highmark Stadium. We may do the Green Zone live from Buffalo if we can make everything work on the 28th of December. Then we'll watch the game and then stay over in Buffalo and then get out the door early on Monday morning and make our trip back. Bus departs from Screwballs in King of Prussia, the home of our Thursday night countdown to kickoff. And if you haven't been there yet and you happen to live in the Delaware Valley, get out to Screwballs on Thursday nights. Now, we will not be there this Thursday because the Eagles, of course, are playing the New York Giants. We'll be here with you. But every Thursday night, we'll be there with the exception of the bye week for the rest of the season. (10-3) Philadelphia. 2-minute mark. That short screen puts the Denver Broncos out to the 36-yard line. Knicks will have a 1st and 10. Knicks slings the football. Pass is complete. Out to the 40-yard line. Franklin again. Gains 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. At their own 41. 136. Knicks. Short pass over the middle behind his intended receiver, Bidet, and it's incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Clock stops with the incompletion. 1:32 remaining. So another big 3rd down. Stop them here, and all of a sudden, Jalen in the offense will get a shot. Knicks out of the gun. Handles the snap. He's taking a shot down the field. He's looking, and he's seeing nobody. I don't see a white jersey within 15 or 20 yards, and that'll bring up a 4th down. 4th and 5. Big stop for the defense. 4th and 5. Krause in the punt again. 126. Eagles are going to get the football and a chance to put a drive together. Krause's punt. Dotson with a fair catch down at the 11-yard line. On the offense, we'll have 1:19 remaining here in the first half. They'll have 1 timeout. And remember, as we've stated and as you know, the Eagles will get the football to start the second half. Halftime, you want to punch out of the Green Zone and go to our JAKIB Sports halftime show with Xander Krause and John McMullen. We want to know about Landon Dickerson and get an update on him. Here we go. 1st down and 10. See if Elliott has a long field goal in his leg. Hurts. He's out of the gun. Shipley. Flat in motion. Hurts. Fires. Looking for Devontae. Incomplete. Deflected from the pressure. And that'll make it 2nd down and 10. Clock stops at 1:15. So 2nd down and 10. What will the Eagles do? They're going to run the football? Don't want another short incompletion to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Hurts is going to throw. He's getting pressure. He swings the football out to Shipley, and then Shipley's knocked up out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. 1:08 now remaining. Wonder why Shipley didn't take a knee before stepping out of bounds. 3rd and 6. 1:08. Hurts throwing again. He loads. He's under pressure. He's hit. He's looking for Goddard. Incomplete. 4th and 6. And Hurts got hit up on the arm. Under pressure. Oh, man. Big hit by Allen. Right on Hurts when he let go of the football. And he put that right arm down to brace the fall. And man is going to have to come in and punt. So a short or a fast 3 and out. 4th and 6. 1:02. Man. Pressure that time, but he gets it off. Fielded at the 40 by Mims. And nothing there for him. But good field position for Bo Nix and the offense. 52 seconds remaining. See if Bo Nix can get anything going. Again, Denver with 1 timeout. It'll be a 1st down and 10. 52 seconds remaining. Good field, good start for this drive at their own 44. Nix, pressure, under pressure. Bales, unloads, completes the pass. DeJean is there. Loss of 3. Nix was just trying to get out of harm's way. Clock continues to move. 32 seconds. 2nd down, 13. Clock on the move. Nix fires up in the air. Batted. Almost picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. 3rd and 13 with 21 seconds remaining. Sutton went up, had it, but Mitchell almost came away with it. So 3rd and 13. Denver has been horrible all afternoon on 3rd downs. From the 41. 3rd and 13. Nix is flushed. Now he takes a shot all the way downfield. Flag comes down. And Ringo's going to get flagged that time, intended for Mims. Oh, my. Wow. Are they going to pick it up? They have picked up the flag. Oh, man. I don't know what's a penalty and what's not a penalty, but they picked up the flag. That might be a Lincoln Financial Field call from that officiating crew. We'll take it. 4th and 13. 15 seconds remaining. Denver in the punt. Krause getting some work. Another big, high, booming punt. Dotson's inside the 5 and calls for the fair catch. And there's 8 seconds remaining. Click over to the halftime show right now. Catch Xander Krause for the JAKIB Sports halftime show. John McMullen will be along shortly. Let's get an update on Landon Dickerson. It's 10 for Philadelphia. It's 3 for Denver. Final play of the first half. And that is it. And the Eagles walk into the locker room leading 10-3. We'll see you here on the Green Zone. We'll see you here on the third when the third quarter gets underway.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Halftime down at Lincoln Financial Field here on the Green Zone, third quarter, rather, getting underway shortly. We'll be back with you to bring you all of the action from down in South Philly. The Eagles have a 10-3 lead, and they will get possession of the football. Our Green Zone today, all presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, voted the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer, and also our good friends at Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury law firm. Halftime and the start of the third quarter now, just getting ready to begin. The Eagles will receive possession of the football. We'll get started here on the JAKIB Sports Green Zone as the third quarter is set to begin, and the Eagles will start the second half with possession of the football. Here comes Shipley from the 5 out to the 20, and he's hit pretty quickly when he gets out close to the 25-yard line, and that Jalen Hurts and the offense will start with a first down and 10 from their own 26-yard line. One half of action in the books. 10-3 Philadelphia. Hope you had a good halftime. Hope you caught the halftime show with Xander Krause and John McMullen. Now, Hurts on the offense. Barkley to his right. Hurts out of the gun. Fakes to Barkley. Rolls to his right. He's under pressure. Tries to squeeze it in to Dallas Goedert. Nothing there. Incomplete. Call it second down. Thirteen and 19, a $138, 1 touchdown for Jalen Hurts. Bo Nix getting an education from Vic Fangio and his defense. 10 of 21, 79 yards. Now second down and 10 for Jalen. Hurts. Second down. That's DeVonta Smith again. And DeVonta Smith's got it. And a lot more as he crosses their own 45-yard line down to the 47. But DeVonta Smith has been the big go-to guy this afternoon for Jalen Hurts. First down on that slant to DeVonta. Now, Hurts goes back to Goedert right at midfield. He'll gain about 6 yards. It'll bring up second down and 4. Opening possession of the second half. I can already tell Eagles have one thing on their mind. Touchdown drive. Second down and 4. Hurts standing on his own 48 out of the gun. Barkley is to his right. A.J. Dotson and DeVonta Smith split left. Surtain with press coverage on A.J. Pressure. Down. He's got him on. He's got Saquon Barkley down the sideline. And Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts to Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles strike to start the second half. Hurts to Saquon Barkley. A 47-yard touchdown pass to Saquon Barkley. And now Elliott in for the extra point to make it 17-3. Snap, kick, up, good. 1 minute and 37 seconds into the start of the third quarter. Eagles 17. Denver still with that field goal. Back in a moment.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group, Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group, Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
And back here in the Green Zone of the JAKIB Sports Network, don't forget to text me at 267-261-3428. We appreciate you being with us throughout the game today. Coming up at when the game concludes, should be a happy post game with Xander and Dan Cilio, John McMullen from down the stadium, and then the post game, which of course is all of you and your opportunity to join Xander and weigh in. Should be a happy bunch today if everything holds up the way it is. Jalen Hurts starts the second half, the opening drive, and gets it to Saquon Barkley, who beats Alex Singleton badly. Remember, Singleton did have that ACL injury, but that didn't matter. Saquon Barkley with the touchdown, and the Eagles have a 17-3 lead. And Bo Nix and the Denver offense has done absolutely nothing so far this afternoon. 17-3 Philadelphia. That pass to Barkley was good for 47 yards. It was a 74-yard scoring drive that started on the 26-yard line. And now Elliott will kick off from his own 35. Elliott to the 7. Harvey on the return. Knocked up out of bounds. Flag comes in late. He may have been hit out of bounds. That may have been a hit after the whistle. We'll wait on that. No, it is not. It is a holding call against Denver on the return. So Bo Nix and the offense will start first down and 10. They'll have possession of the football, first possession of the second half. They start after the penalty back inside their own 20. Nix will come up under center. Dobbins will take the handoff. He's trying to get to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4 green jerseys. Dobbins will lose 2. Loss of 2, second down and 12. 12 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Now Nix in the gun. Standing at his 11-yard line. Bo Nix needs to do something. Here's a short pass to Harvey. It's good yardage, gets close to the line to gain. Remember, it was 2nd down and 12. Harvey gets 11, so 3rd and 1. Third down and 1. Nix under center. Sneaks, keeps, gets a push from behind, picks up the 1st down. Not really a tush push, but same effect as Nix went straight off the quarterback's sneak and then gets pushed up from behind and carried over the 1st down marker. So 1st down and 10 for Denver to the 28. So on a 1st and 10, the local kid, Mike McGlinchey, is flagged for the false start. Oh, man. All right, 1st and 15. Next, steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to keep the football. Crosses the 30. He's at the 35, and he gets all the way out over to the 40-yard line. He'll pick up the 1st down, or they mark him a little bit short. Bo Nix, that's been there for him all afternoon as he steps up in the pocket. He's got good legs, and he gets close to the line to gain, but he steps out of bounds about a yard short, half a yard short. 2nd down and 1. 14-yard carry for Nix. 10:30. Nix under center. 1st down and more. Much more than the yard needed. Good for a Denver 1st down. 1st down and 10. $17 for Philadelphia, 3 for Denver. And Vic Fangio and the defense has really shut down this offense. Under 10 now, 3rd quarter. 1st down and 10. And now Bo Nix calls for a timeout with 9:43 here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles 17, Denver 3. First down and 10 now from the 46-yard line of Denver. Next will start under center. Cadle in motion. Here comes Dobbins. Crosses midfield. He's got room, 45-40, and he rumbles down to the 36-yard line. J.K. Dobbins for Denver picks up the 1st down and a lot more. So 1st down and 10. 9:08 now. Denver trying to get a drive going. Dobbins, almost got him. Dobbins will get 3, call it 2nd down and 7. Ojulari actually there for the stop. Second down and 7 from the Eagle 35. Nix out of the gun. Dobbins to his right. Here comes the blitz. Dobbins tries to pick up Bond. Bond puts pressure, and Nix has to throw it away. Yep, and he's going to get intentional grounding as well. Zach Bond went right around J.K. Dobbins. Intentional grounding against Nix. Not a soul in sight. So now a big 3rd down. 8:16 remaining 3rd quarter. Back at the 49-yard line of Philadelphia. It's 3rd and 21. Nix has an empty backfield. He's on his own 46. Pressure. Nix dumps it off. Short gain. Nothing there. Mims has it. Zach Bond hits him immediately. And that'll bring up a 4th down. And Denver will have to punt again. The short pitch and catch gets 6. And that's it. 4th down and 15. Dotson will go back. He's had a lot of work today, a lot of fair catches. Fourth and 15. Crawshaw in the punt, standing on his 44. Good kick again. Dotson inside the 10, and he calls for the fair catch, and that's where the Eagles' offense will take over. They'll have a 1st down and 10. We'll pause for a break here on the Green Zone across the JAKIB Sports Network. Back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the Green Zone, let me get you updated on other games happening around the National Football League. The Dallas Cowboys now into the 3rd quarter, up by 20, Dallas 23, and the Jets with that lone field goal so far this afternoon. The Texans 34. The Baltimore Ravens have only scored 9 points today. Cooper Rush is not Lamar Jackson, and Lamar's only one of 5 playmakers on that team out today. How about the Colts? 32-3 up on the Raiders. The Dolphins now in a game. It's 17-13 Dolphins. They were up 17-0 at one point. The Saints are now leading the New York Giants 16-14, and that game has now gone to 19-14. A field goal in the 3rd quarter for the Saints. The Eagles will be at New York on Thursday, we will, of course, be back here. JAKIB Sports will have the pregame show, the Green Zone, the halftime, and the postgame all coming up on Thursday night. So that's all of your 1 o'clock action this afternoon. But the big play to start the second half was Jalen Hurts connecting with Saquon Barkley for the touchdown, and that's where we stand. And the defense, Vic Fangio, and the Eagles defense is schooling Bo Nix on what an NFL defense looks like. All right, here we go. First down and 10. Jalen will start inside his 5. He's standing at the 4 out of the gun. Barkley out to his right. He's going to throw. He's got A.J. Brown again. About 8 for A.J. Brown on a slant. It'll be second down and 2. Second down and 2. Hurts now. Standing at his 12. Red shoes in motion. Snap to Hurts. Fakes. Gives the football to Goddard. Goddard's got the first down and a lot more. And that picks up a first down for Philadelphia. Calcaterra, by the way, has not been back on the field since that injury. First down and 10. From the 28. Hurts going to try and keep the football. He escapes, crosses the 30. He runs out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Gain of 4. It'll be second down and 6. Barkley has not run for a lot of yardage today. Neither is Jalen Hurts. Second down and 6, 5:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Second and 6 from the 31. Pressure. Hurts is hit, and he throws the football in the intended direction of A.J. Brown. Hurts surprised that time, and off of a safety blitz, and now third down, it'll be 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 6, 5:29 remaining. 17-6. Dillon in motion now. In for Barkley. Cross the middle. Intended for A.J. Brown. Poked away by Surtain. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So 4th and 6. Eagles do not convert. Braden Mann will come in to punt. He's back at a 17. This is a game of punts. Mann gets it off. Hits at the 5 and then bounces right through the end of the end zone. And so Bo Nix and the Broncos will come back out and take possession of the football. Let's see if they get anything going. You're watching the Green Zone on the JAKIB Sports Network.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone here across the JAKIB Sports Network, I'm getting some text today from all of you. Don't forget, if you have any interest at all in getting the details for our trip to Buffalo, which will be on December 28th, might be the preview of the big game. We've got a great trip planned for 56, a 56-passenger luxury charter, hotel accommodations, a game day tailgate at Highmark Stadium. This will be the final regular season game to ever be played at Highmark Stadium. So a piece of history. And then we'll come back on Monday morning in style. We'll depart Sunday morning from Screwballs. It'll be a great time. Text me at 267-261-3428. Bo Nix and the offense will get possession of the football. And they have been unable to get anything started at all. Outside of a field goal, they've been practicing the punting game. First down and 10. 5:17 remaining third quarter. 17-3 Philadelphia. They lead by 14. This game's far from over. Denver scores a lot of points late. Now next. Now he keeps the football again. And then he slides down at the 26-yard line. Mitchell was staring at him. Second down and 4. Nix under center. Snaps the football. Here comes Dobbins. Dobbins tries to cut back up to the middle of the field. Not much there for Dobbins. A gain 2. That'll make it 3rd and 2. 4:20 remaining. Another third down for Denver. They have been horrible today on third downs. Right at the 4-minute mark. Denver needs a first down. The Eagles need a stop. Snap to Nix. Fires. Too high. Incomplete. Intended for Mims. Mitchell on the coverage. And Mims was short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. And Sean Payton doesn't have a choice. He needs to punt the football. 3:52 remaining. Grayshaw. Punt. Dotson comes up and fields it at the 28. He's got some momentum, crosses the 40-yard line, and gets down to the 44-yard line. Close to the 45. 3:43 remaining, third quarter. Jalen Hurts and the offense coming back out. It's the Green Zone on the JAKIB Sports Network.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
And back here live on the Green Zone, Philadelphia holding on to a 14-point lead. Two big highlights in this football game, and then a lot of punts. The sixth consecutive drive by Bo Nix and the Denver offense that ended in a punt. That's how amazing Vic Fangio is and how well his defense is playing today to this point in the game. Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out. They'll have a first down and 10. We're still in the third quarter. Remember, Denver does like to score in the fourth quarter, so we'll see what happens. But their offense looks horrible. Jalen Hurts now on the offense, first down and 10. All right. Eagles now first down and 10. Dotson on that punt return made it out to the 44. First down and 10. Flag comes in before Barkley gets started. And that's a false start against the offense. 5-yard penalty. A.J. Brown flagged for the false start. Hurts 18 of 27, 231, and a couple of touchdowns. Only has 3 yards rushing. Saquon Barkley has only carried the football 5 times. Hurts out of the gun, standing. Now he's going to take a deep shot. Steps up, fires. He's looking for A.J. Brown, but he misses him. A.J. Brown wide open. And Jalen just had too much on it. Yeah, A.J. Brown, man, on the highlight, looks like he may have slowed up on that. May have given up on it. Not on the ball, but just on the play. Second down and 15. Now, blitz, knocked up in the air, and then almost had it and picked it off, and it would have been a pick six. Oh, my. By the way, Jalen Hurts is slinging the football today. The ratio run pass is tipped greatly to the pass. Now third down and 15. Hurts back at his 29. Out of the gun. Shipley's in. Now pressure. And they got him again. And Hurts is sacked Bonito with a sack, his second of the afternoon. And that brings up a fourth down, and the Eagles will punt. Now Braden Mann in the punt. 4th and 26. There's a number from Eagle history. Mann, big kick, taken at the 20. Mims on a return, taken out of bounds. Now Braden Mann is limping on the sideline as he comes off. This is a punter's matchup. 2:38 remaining third quarter. 17 for Philadelphia, 3 for Denver. Bo Nix and the offense, they haven't done anything. They got a 1st and 10. 2:38. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best. Bo Nix out of the gun. Standing on his own 30. Moving left or right. Snap the Nix. Fake the Dobbins. Screen pass complete. And then knocked up out of bounds. Engram with his first touch of the day. Gains 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Evan Engram makes the short pitch and catch. Now 2nd down and 3. Nix now comes up under center. 2:05 remaining third quarter. Nix tosses to Dobbins. Dobbins trying to get to the edge. He does get past the line to gain and picks up the 1st down. So it'll be a 1st down Denver. 1st and 10. .145 in the third. Empty backfield, Nix out of the gun. Under 43. Here comes pressure. He rolls to his right. He fires. He's got an open receiver, but he misses him. Mims, too short, and he can't get it to him. A tough catch. Pass incomplete. Call it 2nd down. Yeah, he's open. Second down and 10. 1:24 remaining third quarter. Nix back up under center. The toss. Harvey. He's got it out over the 45-yard line. Good run for Harvey. And that'll bring up 3rd down. It's 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. Good blocking out in front of Harvey that time. Under a minute. 17-3. From the 44-yard line of the Eagles. Nix fires. Pass complete. Good for the 1st down. Sutton at the end of that short pitch and catch. And Denver converts on the 1st down. Quinion on the coverage. Good for the 1st down. 1st down and 10. Next, fires, pass complete again. Wow, what a catch by Sutton. to close out quarter number 3. Denver trying to get something going on this 1st and 10. And Sutton makes a great catch to bring the third quarter to a close. Eagles 17, Denver in possession, on the move. Presented by Morgan & Morgan. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone across the JAKIB Sports Network, Eagles have a 14-point lead. It's 17-3, Philadelphia. Not much of a running attack, not many running opportunities today for Saquon Barkley and the offense. The scales have been tipped. Jalen is slinging the football. 2 big plays. The second half, touchdown to Saquon Barkley to start the third quarter. And that's where we stand. Other than that, it has been punt after punt after punt after punt so far today. Bo Nix trying to get the offense going. They'll have a second down on the 1st and 10 completion to Sutton to bring the third quarter to a close. By the way, if you're paying attention to that Giants Saints game, Giants threatening a fumble and scoop and score by the winless Saints, and they are now up on the Giants 26-14. The head coach of that football team might get fired on the way home from New Orleans. 2nd down and 5. From the Eagle 33-yard line, here comes J.K. Dobbins, 30, 25, spins his way down to the 20-yard line. Good run for J.K. Dobbins. Picks up a first down. Good run by Dobbins. First down, Denver. First and 10 to the Eagle 20. Nix on his 25, or on the Eagle 25. Steps up, fires, pass complete. Franklin again, right near the line to gain, and that is good for the first down. Back-to-back first downs for Denver. Now 1st down and 10. Right at the 14-minute mark. 17-3. 1st and goal. Denver needs to get a touchdown. Nix hands the football off. Dobbins crosses the 5 and gets to the 4-yard line. Be 2nd down and goal. A touchdown here would make it 17-10. And now McGlinchey is down on the field. An injury timeout, not good news for Denver. Broncos knocking on the door. They'll have a 2nd down and goal. 17-3, 13 minutes, 31 seconds remaining. Hold on. A touchdown here, and all of a sudden this game gets interesting. Presented by Live Casino Hotel Philadelphia. Voted the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. Back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the Green Zone here on a Sunday afternoon across the JAKIB Sports Network. Thank you so much for being with us, for being active in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the JAKIB Sports channel. The Green Zone will be right back with you on Thursday night to bring you the Eagles-Giants matchup in New York. We'll see what happens after that game ends today with the Saints now up 26-14. And I got to tell you, you might have an interim head coach next week when the Eagles roll into New York or into North Jersey. Denver on the move. They have a first down and 10. Second down and goal. Football's inside the Eagle 5-yard line. Under center is next. He's looking. He fires. Flag down in the end zone. And that will be against Philadelphia. Cortland Sutton was the intended receiver. What do you know? Mitchell was holding the jersey. You're kidding me. He doesn't do that, does he? First down and goal. 17-3. Nick's up under center. Dobbins 5 yards behind him. Atkins in motion. Give us to Dobbins. And Dobbins picks his way, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins. Denver touchdown. And now we've got a football game. Extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So 13 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Eagles, 17. Denver, 10. You're watching the Green Zone on JAKIB Sports.
The One Big Beautiful Bill was recently enacted by Congress. Many provisions such as no tax on tips and no tax on overtime can help reduce tax liability for many taxpayers. Are you unsure how the provisions of the bill will impact your taxes? Want to avoid any unforeseen surprises when filing your 2025 tax returns? Then you need to contact the tax professionals at Mankowski Associates CPA LLC. They will review your returns and provide guidance on how the changes will impact your return. They can be reached at 215-682-7366. And be sure to mention Eastern University for special discounts. That's 215-682-7366.
Well, what do you think, everyone? 17-10 following the touchdown. Eagles on the return. And the offense will come out and start first down and 10 as Bigsby on the return gets out to the Eagle 28-yard line. First down and 10. Fourth quarter, 13:06 remaining. Hurts gives the football to Barkley. Barkley cuts back up to the center of the field. Good gain for Barkley. Flag comes down. And that is a holding call against the offense. Toth gets called for the hold. Remember, he's in for Landon Dickerson. All right, first and 20 instead of second and 3. 12:45 remaining. Hurts, now he's got to throw. He's under pressure. There's Devontae Smith. Short pitch and catch to Devontae. Gain of 7. It's now second down and 13. This is a big possession for Philadelphia. Need to convert a first down here. Hurts out of the gun. He's standing on his own 20. Barkley to his left. Hurts standing, dancing, standing. Now he gets pressure, and then he fires downfield. And he was looking for Devontae Smith, but he threw it over the right shoulder. Devontae was looking over the left shoulder, and Devontae Smith normally can at least make an effort to go up and get the ball. He didn't have a chance on that one. Jalen missed him, and that'll bring up third down. All kind of time for Jalen Hurts. So third and 13. 12:02 remaining. Eagles need to convert a first down. Here they come. Blitz again. Hurts. He's sacked behind the line. They get him again. 5th sack of the day against Jalen Hurts. And that'll bring up a fourth down, and the Eagles will have to punt. Remember, Braden Mann, after the last punt, limped off the field. He's out there to punt. He's standing on his own 8-yard line. Peyton may go after him. Man gets it off to the 28-yard line. Mims has it. He's trying to get a return. And he's tripped up. Latu makes the play. I don't think you're ever going to be able to go 25 yards this way or 20 yards and turn that corner. North and south. is what the very best of the best will do. Nevertheless, the Eagles special teams get them down. Bo Nix and the offense will come out. First down and 10. It's the green zone. Don't go anywhere. The fourth quarter's heating up.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Don't forget, as soon as the game ends today here on the Green Zone, I will end the stream immediately, and you'll be directed right to the postgame where Xander and Big Dan Cilio will lead you into the JAKIB Sports postgame show. John McMullen will join from down at the stadium. I wonder what the conversation will be. 17-10, we've got a football game. Bo Nix and the offense will come out with possession of the football. The Eagles offense, after that opening third quarter strike, goes 3 and out again. Jalen sacked for the 5th time. Landon Dickerson, by the way, has not returned. $11 minutes, 8 seconds remaining. It's 17-10. Well, let's see what you got, Bo Nix. Against Fangio's defense. Mims in motion. Nix. He's going to look. He's going to fire. He's got a receiver, and he's got him down over the 45-yard line. That's Ingram again, his second catch of the half. Haley Ringo on the coverage. First down and 10. 10:38 out to the 46 of Denver. Next again, fires back shoulder throw to Sutton, and Sutton's got it, and it's good for a first down. Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage. Inside Eagle territory. Back-to-back first downs. Denver on the move. They're at the Eagle 40. Nix is standing in the gun at the Eagle 45. Now they pitch the football to Harvey. Now Harvey tries to get off the edge. He does, and he stays on his feet before he's knocked out of bounds. Harvey's got good speed and was able to get off the edge, short of the line to gain. He may have stepped out of bounds early. Gain of 5 for Harvey, 2nd and 5. Now Nix comes up under center. They'll snap from the Eagle 35. Dobbins is lined up behind him. Snap, hand off to J.K. Dobbins, and he's shut down. Jalen Carter there. Makuba was there and made the initial hit. Big third down here. 3rd and 5. I think it's 2 down territory. Nix out of the gun. Out the Eagle 40. Pressure. Nix fires. He's got Ingram. Flag comes in. That's going to go. Well, let's hold on and wait and see. Ingram made the catch, went out of bounds, but they may have flagged Ingram for pushing off on Zach Bond. Let's hold on until they sort everything out. Yeah, they're calling that pass interference against Denver, a break for Philadelphia. Yeah, that I would say is a break for Philadelphia. But the defense will take it. So 3rd and 15. 10-yard penalty puts him back at the 45. Nix at midfield. Standing, loading, firing. He's got his man, and he's free. Sutton at the 20. He's down at the 15. Inside. Sutton with the catch, and it's a first down and a lot more for Denver. Wow. What a throw by Nix. Quinyon Mitchell torched. First down and 10 from the 11. Now Nix rolling, fires, got his man, pass complete. Does he get in the end zone? He does. Ingram is in. Touchdown Denver. Wow. Evan Ingram. And just like that, yes, he does. He's in before the knee comes down. Wow. 17-16. And how about this? Sean Payton has the offense lined up going for 2. 7:36 remaining. It's their first 2-point attempt of the season. Nix, pressure, fires, got him in the end zone, touchdown, and they do convert as Harvey gets it. And a 2-point conversion, or Franklin rather, and a 2-point conversion, and Denver takes the lead 18-17. Ringo loses the battle to Franklin in the corner of the end zone at the pylon. Wow, 18-17. Denver, fourth quarter. Great throw from Bo Nix. And Sean Payton decides to go for the 2-point conversion. And the Broncos convert. Wow. 18-17 Denver. 7:36 remaining. What do you think now? And now the Broncos will kick off. Hurts in the offense will get the football. Shipley on a return. He's at the 25. He's at the 30. He's out over the 40-yard line. Will Shipley with a good return when Philly needed it, and Shipley gets him out to the 40. So now Jalen Hurts in the offense will come out. First down and 10. 7 minutes, 29 seconds remaining. The final half of this quarter, we got a football game. Eagles were up by 14. Hurts out of the gun. Fakes to Barkley. Tosses to Devontae Smith. And Smith on the move. Gets 8 yards. Gain of 9 on the play. Picks up those yaks. And it's 2nd down and 1. Devontae Smith. Gain of 9. 2nd down and 1. 48-yard line of Denver. Hurts out of the gun. Fakes to Barkley. Comes back to Devontae Smith again. And Devontae Smith has the first down and a lot more. Flag comes down. Yep. And that flag goes against Tyler Steen, an eligible man downfield, will negate the Devontae first down and a lot more. Second down and 6. 6:59 remaining. Hurts is slinging. Now, here comes Barkley on, I think, his 6th carry of the afternoon. Not much there. 3rd down. Big DJ Jones says, Saquon, not on my watch. 3rd and 6. A completely different offensive script today. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 6. 6:15 remaining. The link is quiet. Red shoes in motion. Snap to Hurts. Hey, blitz, pressure, fires. A.J. Brown, or Devontae has it. He's short of the marker. Hurts took a hard shot on the blitz. It'll be 4th and 4. 5:49, and the clock's on the move. So a big 4th down. Hurts at his 44. Barkley now in motion. Spreads out to the flat. Now he comes back toward Jalen. Snap. Barkley in the pickup. Taking a shot downfield for Devontae. But a flag is down. Devontae Smith again. And that play is coming back. Let's wait for the call. An illegal shift called against Barkley, and he was jumping around a lot, and now the Eagles will have to punt. Barkley came in motion to the right. He never sets, and then he makes a motion back towards Jalen. And Braden Mann now has to punt on a 4th and 9. Oh, my. Negates the big Von Smith catch. Man. Punt. Bounces. Not deep at all. Right around the 31. And that's where Bo Nix and Denver will come out. 18-17 Denver. Wow. Devontae Smith with 2 big catches on that last drive, and both catches negated by penalties on the offense. 18-17 Denver. They're 2-2. The Eagles are 4-0. Now Nix. He's standing at the 31, right to left. He's going to roll. He drops the pass out. That pass is complete. Troutman gets out past the line to gain and picks up the first down. And this offense looks completely different now. First down and 10. Clock on the move. 4:29 remaining. 18-17. Now Nix will come up under Sutter. Snap the bow. Dobbins on the carry. Crosses, puts his hands over the football. It'll bring up second down. Good run by J.K. Dobbins. Positive yardage. Eagles defense needs a stop, or they're going to run this clock out. Second down and 6. 3:49. Second down and 6 for Bo Nix. Under center again. Nix, pressure. He's blitzed. They got him. He gets the football away. Troutman was in the area, so I don't think you're going to get intentional grounding. Close play. Now the flag comes down for intentional grounding against Bo Nix. I mean, the Eagles are going to get a break there. The Eagles get a break. They need one. They needed a break. So it goes down as an incompletion. So still third down and 6. Was that replay assist that intervened? 3:28, third and 6. Nix out of the gun, pressure, fires. He's got his man, and the pass is complete. And it's good for a first down. Sutton again. Mitchell on the coverage. And it's a first down, Denver. Mitchell was all over Sutton. Under 3 to play. 2:45. New set of downs. 37-yard line for Bo Nix. So a 5-yard delay of game penalty against Denver. It'll be 1st and 15. Clock stop now on the penalty at 2:39. Thanks for being with us on the Green Zone. As soon as the game ends, I'll end the stream and we'll take you right to the postgame show. 1st and 15. Here we go. Nix under center. Nix to Dobbins. Dobbins waiting, tries to get outside. Not much there. Maybe 2 yards, 2 or 3, depending on the spot. So Eagles take a timeout. Their first. They have 2 remaining. Denver has 2. The Eagles have 2. 2nd and 14. Second down, 14. They reset the game clock to 2:34. On the doorstep of field goal range for the Broncos. In range if they were playing in Denver. 2nd down and 14. Nix has an empty backfield. He's at the Eagles 46. He's under pressure. He drops the football off. Sutton good. Sutton turns and goes forward. DeJean comes up to stop him. It'll bring up 3rd down. He's short of the line to gain by 2. 3rd down and 2. And every Denver receiver has 2 hands on the football. Third down and 2. 2:27. Eagles stop the clock. They have 1 timeout remaining. Nix will come up under center. You never know with Sean Payton. Nix. He's going to throw. Flips the football out to Harvey. And Harvey is hit and stopped. Makuba makes a big play. And that brings up a 4th down. Flag down. Makuba with a great play. .221. That's going to go against the Eagles. A personal foul, unnecessary roughness call against Zach Bond. Yeah, Zach Bond lowered the boom on Harvey, leading with the elbow. Come on, Zach. Wow. 1st down, Denver. 2:21. And you're going to get one of these. That's on me, boys. Come on, Zach Bond. Yeah, he is clearly down. All right, now, 1st and 10, 2:21. Eagles have one timeout. Nick's up under center. He gives the football to J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins has two hands on the ball. It'll bring up 2nd down. And the Eagles take their final timeout. So the Eagles burn their last timeout. Wow, how about this? Credit to the network. The Denver Broncos, when trailing by 14 points going into the 4th quarter, are 1 and 112. 1 and 112 when they've trailed by 2 scores to start the 4th quarter. And now Denver takes a timeout. It'll be 2nd down and 9 when we do get this next play off. Denver has one timeout. The Eagles are out of timeouts. The clock will stop at the 2-minute mark. Second down and 9. Bo Nix knocking on the door. They have a 2nd down and 9. 2:16 remaining. On the 13-yard line of Philadelphia. Nix will snap under center. Dobbins behind him. Motion, Atkins. The give is to Dobbins. And Dobbins is pulled down. Ajomo makes the stop. That'll get us to the 2-minute warning. And it'll be 3rd down and 8. When we come back, 3rd and 8. Denver in possession of the football. You're watching the Green Zone, the JAKIB Sports Network.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Don't forget, as soon as the game ends here on the Green Zone, I will end the stream immediately as soon as the game comes to a close, and you will automatically be directed right to the post-game show, which is going to have a completely different feel than what it felt like it was going to be in the 3rd quarter after the Saquon Barkley touchdown, and it was 17-3. But there are many, many mistakes and plays to talk about after the game. Dan Sileo, Xander Krause, and of course John McMullen down at the stadium. And then the post-game show with all of you. Third down and 8 for Denver. What will they do if the Eagles stop them? Does Peyton take the field goal? Does he go for the touchdown? Remember, Sean Payton went for their first 2-point conversion of the season down by 1. All right. It was a disappointing night last night in South Philadelphia. We're hoping it's not a disappointing night or late Sunday afternoon. I don't know. I think the fans down at the Link are in a state of shock. 3rd and 8. Nix will be in the gun. Dobbins will be to his left. Motion is Sutton. Mims takes a step back. He's to the far side of the field. Now he comes in motion. Fake the Mims on a jet sweep. They get to Nix. They're going to get to him. And then he slides down. Zach Bond gets him down. So 150. They'll wind the clock down. It'll be 4th down and 9. Eagles can't stop it. Denver does have one timeout. $124. Clock will get down to around 114. Let's see what Peyton does. And he punches the timeout right at the 114 mark. Will Lutz in for the field goal. Remember, the Eagles love to block field goals. Can they will this one? Lutz is staring at a 31-yarder. It's 4th and 9. Big pressure at the center of the line. Lutz, snap. And the Eagles may have jumped off sides. May have been Jalen Carter. Nope. False start against the offense. That goes against Denver. So the 5-yard mark off, the 31-yard field goal becomes a 36-yard field goal. Launch. Now a 36-yard attempt. Snap, hold, kick, up, good. Through the uprights. And Denver extends the lead to 21-17 with 1:11 remaining for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense. Well, the Eagles offense has done nothing in this half or in this quarter. Outside of that touchdown strike to start the third quarter, and I don't want to minimize that. That was a great play to Saquon Barkley. Well, Red Shoes, let's see if you're going to be able to get open. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Dallas Goedert, all the guns. Now the kick. Shipley's going to bring it out for the goal line. And he gets out to the 25-yard line. And they bottle them up this time. And Hurts and the offense will come out. It'll be 1st and 10. 1:06 remaining. No timeouts for Philadelphia. No timeouts for Denver. They don't want one right now. Now, Barkley to the right, Hurts in the gun, left to right, Hurts standing at the 21. Snap is to Hurts. Pressure. The pocket collapses, and they got him! Hurts is sacked again! Loss of 4, 2nd down and 14. Clock running, 49 seconds. Pressure, drops the football off to Saquon Barkley. Barkley at the 30, and Barkley is hit down at the 30-yard line. He can't get out of bounds. Clock on the move. 3rd and 7, under 30. Eagles need to get a 1st down. Here we go. Hurts, pressure, looking, fires, pass is knocked down, intended for Dallas Goedert. And now it's 4th and 7. 21 seconds remaining. Fourth and 7. 21 seconds remaining. Hurts from the 24. Get the 1st down. Then a Hail Mary. Here they come. Hurts looking, fires for the 1st down. It is incomplete. And then a flag comes down. Dallas Goedert was the intended receiver. Pass interference against Denver. So you have the football close to midfield. It's 15 seconds. All right, from the 46, Hurts out of the gun, standing at his 40. He looks over the middle. He's got his man. That's that's Dotson. And there's 9 seconds remaining. And the Eagles have a chance. Great pass from Jalen Hurts to Jahan Dotson. And he's knocked out of bounds. 9 seconds remaining. First down. 29-yard line. Denver is guarding the end zone with 3 defenders. Hurts is standing on his 35. Let's see what he does. No pressure. Fires. Oh, and it's almost picked off. Goedert was looking for the flag. Nah, I don't think so. I don't even think Goedert could have caught that football. One snap, 3 seconds remaining. Yeah, Goddard's not even catching that ball. 2nd down and 10. Doesn't matter on the down. 4 seconds remaining. Play clock reset. 1 play. Dotson, AJ, Devontae to the short side of the field. Pressure. Now Hurts steps up. Hail Mary in the end zone. Incomplete. No flag. And the Broncos win it 21-17. Wow. We'll see on the post-game show.